Welcome to the Somatic Decoder. Have you ever wondered how your emotions might be speaking through your body? Today, we will explore the surprising link between unresolved emotional conflicts and breast diseases. Together, we will discover how biology and emotions intertwine in a unique language of healing. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss these important insights into your holistic health. In nature, animals and humans share deep biological responses to emotional stress situations. Breast diseases are no exception. They can arise as an adaptation mechanism to unresolved biological conflicts. In this video, we will explore how certain emotions impact different breast tissues with clear examples from the animal kingdom, and how understanding this process can be key to healing. The body responds to intense emotions by activating survival programs. Depending on the type of conflict, it affects specific breast tissue. Glandular tissue, nutrition conflict or concern for offspring. An example in animals. A wolf that loses her cubs may develop mammary cysts due to the stress of not being able to nurse them. Her body, biologically prepared to feed her offspring, reacts to the loss of her nurturing function. Whales and seals, when separated from their young by predators or pollution, can develop mammary inflammation as their instinct to protect and feed is frustrated. In humans, a mother who experiences distress from not being able to emotionally or physically feed her children due to separation, illness, or family conflict may develop changes in glandular tissue. Duct tissue, separation conflict, or loss of the nest. An example in animals, a cat whose kittens are taken away too soon may suffer blockages in the mammary ducts as her body expected to continue nursing. Elephants being highly social, when separated from their herd, especially in captivity, can develop mastitis due to the stress of losing their group. In humans, a woman experiencing unresolved grief from a separation from a partner, child, or loved one may manifest symptoms in the mammary ducts. These processes are not diseases in the traditional sense, but biological responses with a purpose, helping the organism adapt to an emergency situation. An example of healing in animals. A study observed that wild chimpanzees, after recovering their lost young, saw mammary inflammations reduce within a few weeks. In humans, when a woman resolves the emotional conflict behind her symptoms, for example, reconciling with an estranged child, her body can begin natural repair. Some situations are so impactful that the body reacts more severely. However, even in these cases, when the conflict is resolved, the body can reverse the physical changes. Key fact: symptoms persist while the emotional conflict remains active. Once it dissolves, the body begins its process of returning to balance. To facilitate the body's recovery without interfering with its biological processes, there are therapies that work in harmony with its innate healing mechanisms. These options not only help alleviate symptoms, but also strengthen overall health. Homeopathy stimulates the body's self-healing ability by using diluted substances that activate an intelligent response from the body. Unlike conventional treatments that suppress symptoms, homeopathy seeks to restore internal balance, respecting the natural repair processes. Acupuncture, an ancient technique, regulates the body's energy flow, reducing stress and improving the function of organs and systems. By balancing the vital energy, or qi, it promotes deep relaxation, blood circulation, and the release of accumulated emotional tensions, creating an optimal environment for self-repair. Anti-inflammatory diet. A diet based on natural foods, rich in antioxidants, omega-3, and fiber, helps reduce chronic inflammation, one of the biggest obstacles to healing. Avoiding processed foods, sugars, and harmful fats allows the body to focus its resources on healing instead of fighting toxins. Moderate exercise. Movement improves lymphatic drainage, essential for eliminating toxins, and stimulates the release of endorphins, which reduce stress and improve mood. Activities like walking, yoga, or swimming promote cellular oxygenation without overloading the body. Self-awareness and emotional management. Therapies such as holistic psychology, therapeutic writing, or meditation help identify and resolve emotional conflicts that may be keeping symptoms active. By releasing these burdens, the body no longer needs emergency biological responses and can focus on regeneration. These methods do not force the body to change, but create the ideal conditions for it to activate its healing capacity, always respecting its internal wisdom. A fundamental step in healing is learning to externalize our emotions with the right people, such as trusted family members, conscious friends, or professional therapists. Keeping silent or repressing conflicts can keep biological stress active, while expressing them assertively helps release tensions and find solutions. Additionally, it is crucial to inform ourselves with reliable sources to understand what is happening in our bodies and make conscious decisions. Healing is not passive. It requires emotional responsibility, self-observation, and the willingness to work on ourselves. When we stop seeing ourselves as victims of an illness and start understanding the biological processes behind the symptoms, we regain power over our health. This approach reinforces the idea that healing is an active journey where communication, learning, and self-management play essential roles. True healing goes beyond merely silencing symptoms. It's about understanding the body's messages and supporting it with tools that enhance its biological intelligence. Thank you for joining us on the Somatic Decoder. Remember, listening to your body is the first step towards true healing. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who needs it. See you in the next encounter with your wise biology. Subscribe and activate the bell so you don't miss our content, because understanding your body is loving it deeply.